I have a question. How was your experience with contributing this book?
Oh, it's great. You're great to work with. It's always great connecting with you, and seeing your daughter growing up before my eyes too. It's rewarding to believe that I was part of this process.
Yes.
But yeah, it was great. You had a lot of feedback from me, so it was great. First, we had a conversation, and you just kind of took what you thought was important for the book, and then you said, "Okay, this is my understanding of what you said," and you kind of wrote it out yourself, and then said, "Just look it over, make sure I'm representing it properly," and then we kind of fine-tuned and tweaked it, and because I live and breathe this stuff every day, right? So sometimes I get stuck in how I think of it, but it was good to get your perspective on like how a layperson sees it, because I know Chinese medicine can be kind of hard to describe for some people. So I'm glad you kind of clarified and made it easy for the average person to read it.
Yeah, that's really what I wanted to share. And so any couples out there that feel like they're not hearing answers, I really recommend that they read your book and look at different stories of hope. And I know you're going to ask me, what was my process like? So I'm just going to run with it. It was fantastic. You facilitated a very open place for contribution, for discussion, and I really love what you've done. So thank you so much, Panteo.
Well, I have to say it was a lot of fun, because I think it started out with, I guess it was an interview for your podcast, right?
Yes, it started there.
Yeah. And so I was surprised at how many notes you took and how much that, you were listening. I wouldn't say surprised, but you were a good note taker and a listener. And so it was very refreshing that, it made it like really, really easy. And then also, the some of the back and forth of clarification, to help make the information much more digestible, and also really hopefully to impart, something different, something new for women or couples that are seeking something else other than what they have been experiencing. And so I think that's really important, that it's not just about diet and taking supplements, that there is another aspect that is not always talked about, right? And so it was a great experience.
Yeah.
It was exciting because I had like 2 days, because you'd asked me like right before you'd finish your book, you're like, if you can write something, for me and, to contribute to the book. And I'm like, well, sure, I'll do that. And I was still pregnant. I'm like, I think it's about a week before I delivered.
Due, right? Yeah, she was due and writing before go to hospital.
Yeah, and I remember being like, yes, I want to be able to contribute because this is awesome. I love the idea of it. I love, all of the information, because I seriously wish that I would have had this book when I was out and down and thinking I'd never have children.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's extremely powerful.